Now, many of you already know that on the 15th of this coming week, on the 15th of May, NEO will be doing an Onvo launch, or an official Onvo launch, where we are going to see NEO officially unveiling that L60 to us. We've started seeing sneak peeks of what the Onvo looks like, even on the interior, and I must say it looks pretty good, because it appears that the seat belts for the Onvo, or the color of the seat belts, Onvo made them to be the same as the color of the car. I don't know if whether that is optional or that is standard, but we'll find out on the 15th. Another thing that we saw, ladies and gents, is how family orientated the car is. I mean, while you are inside the car, you can make the front seat lay back a bit, and then you can lay down from the front seat going to the back, and it becomes like your bed, which is something that is pretty exciting, pretty amazing to see some of the features that this Onvo vehicle can do. I mean, I cannot wait to see how the car looks like, and I think there are people that have said this also on the streets of social media, to say that we might not see NEO officially unveiling the price for Onvo yet, but they will just probably give us or show us how the car looks like, which from the looks of things so far, from what we are seeing, this car looks pretty good, and it looks like it will really compete to against those that are already in their segments. So yeah, man, we look forward to that day. We look forward to the Onvo launch, and we look forward to the start of the deliveries, which is expected to come around Q4. It is said that around Q3 it is when NEO will reveal or officially unveil the prices of this Onvo sub brand, which, yeah, man, we hope the price is very competitive. I know we have had price leaks here and there of saying that Onvo standard model might be around 250 with the battery, and without a battery it goes below, of course, 200,000 RMB, just over 200,000 RMB, which is something that, if that's the case, ladies and gents, it will sell pretty good, pretty well. I mean, I'm very excited, because already we know that Onvo, it's already a NEO partner in terms of battery swapping station, which will allow those that buy Onvo to have an option to choose about to go for battery swapping station or battery rental, instead of buying the cars or the Onvo car with the battery, which is something that is pretty exciting. So yeah, man, we look forward to the Onvo launch, and obviously there's a video trending of the first promo for Onvo, which is something that is pretty exciting, because though it does not show most of the features or the inside, but it looks like, from the glimpse of what we see from that promo video, it is looking pretty good. Onvo looks pretty good, and I have no doubt that it will do very well in terms of sales. I mean, when you talk of the NEO sales, NEO is a company that right now in April showed a very good growth in terms of their, of course, sales, because it reported a 134% increase year over year, with, of course, over 30% increase month to month from April, when comparing April deliveries against the March deliveries. So this shows growth, especially looking at the fact that the NEV sales for April were down 3.7% when compared to the sales of March. So NEO showed growth, while the average market showed a decline, which is something that is pretty exciting. I think that is something that is worth noting. I mean, the fact that NEO continues to do well, when we saw companies like Tesla showing a 50% drop from the kind of sales they generated in China in March. I mean, it is something that shows you of how well NEO is doing. I mean, sales of Tesla March came at 60,000, April came at around or just over 30,000, which shows the kind of competition that is in the market. Same as when you go and look at companies like Li Auto, companies like, of course, Xpeng, especially that they sell cheaper cars, you will realize that NEO is a company that is doing really well, and this is the company that not only is doing well in its segment, but we are also NEO putting a serious challenge to even these mass market brands, which is something that is pretty exciting. NEO is very popular. NEO is a company that is doing well, and the chances are very high that from now on we'll see the NEO sales continuing increasing or improving, which is something that is pretty exciting. You will know that Q3 of 2023 NEO sold just over 23,000 or 23,500 deliveries for the entire Q2, and this Q2 we have got there is a still big possibility that we see NIO doubling or seeing 100% increase sales year over year for the entire quarter, which is something that is pretty exciting, and I look forward to, of course, the kind of deliveries that we are going to see for the last two remaining months for, of course, Q2. But from the Navy insurance registrations, we are seeing a good recovery, or the signs are already showing to be pretty good, which therefore it can make us sort of like predict, assume that it's either worst case we see they get the same sales that we saw in April, and that is the sales of 15,620, or we get much better than that, which is also a possibility, which is something that, of course, that shows you that already 100% increase over year, it looks like it's guaranteed. What we want to see now is, of course, NIO continuing with the momentum of growth, continuing with the growth of their deliveries, so that at least the share price, their financials, or their earnings can also improve. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, I remain long and strong onto NIO as a company with a sub brand that they will be launching, Onvo, which I look forward to the 15th, and I'll give you the updates as they come. Otherwise, God bless you all.